Just remembered I had my microphone muted. Sorry about that. Here I've been talking for about the last 5 minutes. Welcome to our first breaks of the year 2021. It should be fantastic. We've got a huge lineup tonight. We've got 8 different breaks. I think we've still got spots left in 4 of them. But it should be an awful lot of fun. I'm just going to make sure our focus is good. Looks a smidge fuzzy there. Hopefully you all can hear me now that I've unmuted myself. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Let's try our shiny card. Make sure the light is at an optimal angle. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good. As long as I don't tilt it back like that, that'll work perfect. That'll show our colorful parallels nicely as well. Got a lot of chromium going tonight. I think the obsidian stuff, well, that's not necessarily a chromium finish, but shiny nonetheless. And then we've got 2 different 2020 Prism football breaks. We have a 19 Prism football break. And then we've got 1920 O-Pee-Chee Platinum, which of course is on this same substrate. So a lot of shiny going on this evening, which is never a bad thing. I'm guessing if you don't like the shiny, you probably don't participate in my breaks. Just a guess. Although I realize those 2 things are not mutually exclusive, it's pretty darn close. All right, camera's good, lighting's good. Looks like we got about 6 minutes. A random set. Was he? I vaguely remember something about that. I'm glad one of us remembers that, E-Barber. I do not, and I probably should. Because that era is somewhat in my wheelhouse. Not totally, but for the most part. Well, fantastic, Greg. Thanks for joining us live in the stream. Thanks for making our break your first. Hope you all have a great time. Should be a lot of fun. Jeremy Burnett's. Oh, the greatness of Darryl Strawberry. Spanky. Chuck Finley. Chuck McElroy. Jeff Treadway. Joe Girardi. Carlos Quintana, whose rookie card I think was in '89. Dean Palmer. Nab Holtz. Ron Darling as an A. Well, that seems pretty offensive. And Rob Murphy. All right. Hey, Kenneth, how are you doing? Hey, Fred? Yes, ready for a great time. Got a ton of boxes here. Got a ton of boxes. We got 8 breaks going tonight. That's a little on the high side for us, but definitely not a bad thing. And 'tis the season. What a great way to kick off the year with a huge lineup of breaks. Looks like we've got about 3 minutes before we start with our Elements Random Player break. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear this. Did you all hear that by chance? Fantastic. Thanks, Greg. Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. I was just tapping on the mic like that. Just wanted to make sure that my mute function on my audio mixer was working. Hey, Nick. How are you doing this evening? Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us this evening. I'm doing fantastic. I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited for our first batch of breaks this year, and the fact that we've got such a big and robust lineup tonight. I'm pretty darn happy about that. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. So I'm pretty excited. Got a lot of fun stuff. Hoping to hit a lot of big cards. So you've got standing room only, Fred. Hopefully I can live up to the room's expectations. I certainly hope I can. Fantastic. Well, it should be a great time. Looks like we've got some more folks opening up the feed. Well, you know, Nick, there's worse things you could be doing than doing the dishes. While I realize that's not the most fun thing in the world to do, but no, Fred, I haven't. I have not. Hey, Eric, how are you doing? You doing all right this evening? Well, all righty. It looks like it is 7 o'clock, so let's get started with our 2020 Panini Elements Football Random Player One Box Break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4, and lucky number 5. Now we've got Hawkeye Coin in the top spot. And we've got CACC Collects in the bottom spot. Well, shoot, that did not work the way I intended. Let's try that cut and paste one more time. There we go. So I'm going to blow this up a little bit so it's a little easier to read. I know there's quite a few folks in this break that are breaking with us for the first time. So if you happen to be on the live feed and have any questions, by all means, please put them in the chat and I will answer them as best I can. I'm going to cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everyone's eBay IDs. And then we will scroll through our list so everybody knows who they have in the break before we open our box. There we go. Well, that is some tough work, Eric. I hope you have a cold beverage, Eric, of your choosing. All right. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. There is our pack. All right, we've got a metal autograph right on top. Gabriel Davis, Elements rookie autograph. And that is serial numbered 159 of 199. And then our next card, wow, is a Rookie Neon Signs red parallel, Antonio Gandy Golden, and that's serial numbered 4 of 25. have to say this looks really good with the Washington football team colors being red as well. And that nice gold ink pops right off of it. Nice hit for the Gandy golden spot. And then our next card, is a Team Chemistry dual jersey card of Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. And that is serial numbered 35 of 49. So we'll have to do a random for that. And then our last card in the box is a KJ Hamler Gold Rookie Parallel. And that is serial numbered 83 of 91. Alrighty, so let me take a quick peek at the list and make sure that the Montana and Jerry Rice spots are not held by the same person. And I will get that random set up, and we'll do that first. All right, so we've got each player listed twice. I'm going to run the randomizer 5 times. Whichever player's at the top after the 5th randomization, that will be the spot that that card will go to. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. And that goes to the Joe Montana spot. So let's go to our list and see who has the Joe Montana spot. And that would be Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Very nice dual jersey card there. See, next we'll go to our KJ Hamler Gold rookie card, serial number to 91. And wouldn't you know it, that goes to Fred as well. Fred's starting out hot this evening, 2 for 2. So next is our Gabriel Davis Elements rookie autograph, serial number to 199. And that goes to Ari 7081. Congrats on that, Eric. Very nice. And then last but certainly not least, our Antonio Gandy Golden red parallel rookie neon sign, serial number to 25. And that goes to Kyle M 1021. Congratulations on that. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Elements Football Random Player One Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in about 3 minutes with our 2020 Obsidian Football Break. Thanks again, everybody. Good gracious, I apologize. I had my mute on again. Goodness. So to answer your question, Eric, we've got spots in 4 breaks. I apologize again for having my mute on. And I put links to the 4 of those in the chat. The first one is 19 top tier, or tier 1 baseball, and then the second one is 2020 Prism, our 3 hanger box break, and then our last one's our 19 Prism football mega break. Greg, we break every Saturday at 7. We break every Saturday at 7, sometimes on Wednesdays, but we do, 4 to 8 breaks every week. Some of them are from our eBay store, some of them are from our website. If you go to the website and register, I'll put you on our email list so you'll know if you want to, buy into our breaks in the future. I will send you an email every Friday, basically letting you know what our lineup's going to be for Saturday, and it has links in it and stuff, so you can just click and buy if you want to buy spots at any particular break. No, Jason, we don't. If you pay for your spot, and if you hit, then obviously I ship it to you, and if not, then you don't pay anything beyond what you pay for your spot. So if you buy a spot and it's $1.79, that's how much you pay. That's it. So yeah, there's no shipping. I factor all that into when I price out our breaks. I'm not going to come back and double dip on you or anything. So once you buy your spot from us, you're good. No other money to spend. Well, all right. It looks like it's actually a couple minutes past our 7:15 time. Give me just a moment to set up our random for Obsidian and we'll get started. I did want to get those links in the chat in case anybody's interested in getting spots in the other breaks this evening, since we do still have quite a few left in a couple of them. Nothing too crazy, but we still have a few spots here and there. So I'll just quickly set up our random for Obsidian. This should be really nice. Hey Arizona Show and Tell, how are you doing this evening? Thanks for joining us in the chat. Well, alrighty, since we are definitely running a little late this evening, let's go ahead and get started with our 2020 Panini Obsidian Football Random Player 1-Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got FIS 1913 in the top spot, and Louis Santor 0 in the last 2 spots. Wish you didn't work again. My cut and paste game is poor this evening. There we go. So we'll blow this up and bold it. Now, I know there's quite a few people in this break that haven't broken with us before, so if you happen to be watching live and you have any questions or anything, please put them in the chat and I will answer them as quickly as I can. I'm just going to cut and paste this over to the right, and I'm going to sort by everybody's eBay IDs. Then we'll scroll through our list so everybody knows who they have, and then we'll tear open our box and see what we get. Moses, we've still got quite a few spots left in that, so I don't have a scheduled time for that yet. Did you buy a spot in that on eBay? I'm guessing you're asking about our random player break that's listed in our eBay store. Once it is sold out, though, I'll send you a message with the date and time of the break. Eric, they're different prices. If you click on those links, it'll take you right to the listing. Should open it in a new window, so it won't mess with your YouTube if you're watching on your phone or if you're on your computer. But each of them are different. I think the let's see, the tier one's $1.49. The platinum is $1.79, but you get 2 players. 3 hangers also $1.79, but you get 2 players, and then Mega's 99 cents a spot. Which, where else, honestly, are you going to be able to chase a Kyle Murray Prism rookie for 99 cents? Just saying. Hey, Coda. And if it's your first purchase on the website, you can use the code NEW20 at checkout and you'll get 20% off your purchase. So you can take 20% off of whatever you purchase. So nice little discount there for those of you that have not purchased spots in our breaks via the website. Eric, this is a player, not team. Actually, we're right on it. It looks like you have Nick Bosa. Alrighty, now that we have went through our list, let's open our box and see who we get. Good luck, everybody. I never remember how to open these boxes. There is our pack. first card is Chase Young. And this is the green parallel. And that is serial numbered 40 of 50. It'll have to show up there. It's on his right shoulder. 40 of 50. Our next card is Jerry Jeudy, and that is the orange parallel, which is very fitting. Matches the Bronco colors very well. And that is serial numbered 59 of 75. I wish they had put that serial number down in that white area to the left of their name rather than on their chest against a colored jersey photo. Would have made it a little easier to discern. And then our next card is Anthony McFarland. I believe this is a base rookie. And it is not serial numbered. And then our first hit in our box is a Galaxy Gear Dalvin Cook jersey. And that is serial numbered 74 of 75. And then next, wow, we have points. We have 400 points. We'll random that off to everybody using the original list that we used for our first random. Our next card is a Brian Edwards rookie autograph. And that is serial numbered 4 of 25. 4 of 25. And then our last card in the box is a Cam Akers jersey, rookie jersey autograph. And that is serial numbered 68 of 99. Nice little RPA for the Acre spot. Alrighty, so that is all of our cards in our box. Give me just a second. We'll random off our 400 points first, and then we'll go through the list and see who got all of the other cards. Give me just a second to set up our random. All right, so we've got our original list. We're going to run the random 5 times. Whoever's in the top spot after that 5th time will get the 400 Panini points. Good luck. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4. And lucky number 5. And that goes to Marty Bolthue 0. Congrats on that. All right, so let's go through the rest of our list and see who got which cards. We'll start with our base rookies and parallel rookies. First, our Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie card goes to Austin 27 Roberts. Congrats on that. And then our Jerry Jeudy orange parallel, serial numbered to 75, goes to Colts Crazy 1. Congrats on that. And then our Chase Young gold parallel, serial numbered to 50, goes to Kogar 6650. Congrats on that. And then next, our Dalvin Cook Game Gear orange parallel jersey card, serial numbered to 75. And that goes to Kilroy 70 AZ. Congrats on that. And then our Brian Edwards rookie autograph, serial numbered to 25, goes to Zicha. Congrats on that. And then finally, our Cam Akers RPA, serial numbered to 99. And look at that, that goes to eBarber 999. Congratulations on that. Well, alrighty, that concludes our 2020 Panini Obsidian Football Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody who joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in a few minutes with our 2019 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player Break. And I think we've still got a few spots left in that. But we'll be back here in a few minutes with that. Thanks again, everybody. DO1, that is scheduled, our mega box is scheduled for 9:25, so it's about 2 hours away. That's our last break of the evening. All right, let's see here. I've got some list updating to do before we hop into Tier 1 real quick. Thanks to everybody that's been picking up spots. I certainly appreciate it. Well, we normally don't, Greg. Now we may, in the few moments leading up to the break, we may have a few left, but generally they do get bought up right before we go live. So normally when I start the feed, I've always got a handful left. So it's it's nothing like abnormal or anything like that. Actually, I like to have a few left for folks like yourself that might be breaking with us for the first time and want to buy spots. So, but they always end up getting purchased. So, and I also know that there's going to be some breaks that feel faster than others and some slower than others. And I tend to put the ones that I know might take a little bit, I tend to put them on at the end just because. I do apologize for the delay. We had a ton of purchases while I was doing those first two breaks. So I'm just getting all the lists updated. So I do apologize. We'll be a few minutes late starting with the tier 1 break, but we should get caught up with once we're done with that. Fantastic. Yes, thanks for chasing with us, Greg. I feel like those mega boxes are kind of a nice alternate since the hobby boxes are extremely pricey. Let's see here. It looks like we've got 6 spots left in tier 1. If anybody wants to scoop those up, I think there's 6 left in that. By the way, thanks to everybody that's been whittling away at that all day. I certainly appreciate it. Looks like we've got 6 left. Actually, I'll take that back. It looks like somebody has taken them. I forgot to refresh my screen. Thank you, Jack, for taking those last 6. Appreciate you. So tier 1 is sold out. Okay, we'll go ahead and do tier 1 and then I'll come back and update the rest of the list since we've got that one taken care of. Thanks everybody for getting that one done. Hey Dusty, I was wondering if you were going to show this evening. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Dusty? I'm just getting ready to set up our random. We're running a little off schedule. Set up our random for tier 1. Let's see here. Good, Dusty. Good to see you. Alrighty. I know we're running a few minutes past schedule, but let's get started with our 2019 Topps Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we'll list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Sean in the top spot and Scott in the bottom spot. Hopefully my cut and pasting will be a little better this time around. Nope, 0 for 3. There we go. So we'll just blow our list up a little bit. I will cut and paste this over to the right and sort by everybody's names. Then we'll go through a list and see who has which players. And then of course, we will tear through our box and see who we get. First, I've got to change the font on this. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, Dusty, the team breaks. You know, the Prism football one usually will go somewhat quickly. So I was kind of surprised though that the basketball one went so quick. But I feel like we had a pretty good team rate when you look at the box pricing. So maybe that was part of it. Maybe I need to do more basketball team breaks. We did a Donruss Clearly a few weeks ago, and it went pretty well too. So maybe that's a mental note I need to make. Maybe I need to throw out some more basketball team breaks. I'll throw another. I'd like to do Clearly Donruss again. I thought that was awesome. I like opening that. I might throw a second one of those on the website next week and see if people respond to it like they did the first one. I have to say, for me, that's really a big part of the fun of, you know, when I post various breaks on the websites. I'll kind of have my own idea of what I think the response might be to it, and I'm rarely right. I'm right on some stuff, like really hot stuff, but on other things that I will just kind of put up and think, well, you know, if nobody buys a spot in it after a week or two, I'll just take it down. And I'm thinking, well, it might work, it might not. And then all of a sudden, you know, I have it up for like 3 days and half the spots have been purchased. I'm like, oh, okay, I was wrong. To a certain extent, Kenneth. I mean, you know, obviously cards are a little easier to sell today than they were 18 months ago. But I think even with that, there's limits. And I'll say that from a breaking perspective. I mean, if you've got a bunch of PSA 9 and PSA 10 rookie cards, then obviously that's a different story. At that point, you're just trying to maximize your money. But still, you know, from a breaking perspective, there's a lot of options out there, and a lot of different products and a lot of different breaking combinations and things like that. So I certainly don't think that everything's sellable from my standpoint. And again, I just say that from my very narrow point of view with what I do. I certainly don't think that. Now, I think if you have unopened boxes of product, yeah, it's very sellable for the most part. 99% of what is distributed today is easily sellable, and it's just a matter of the price that you get for it. So it looks like our 2020 Prism Football 3 hanger box break is sold out too. Thanks for you all chipping away at that one. I know that one took a little bit. So it looks like we just have spots in O-Pee-Chee hockey in the 19 Prism Mega Box, but not a lot. 39 in O-Pee-Chee and 45 in the Mega Box. Fantastic. It's a new NEW 20, Greg. New 20. It's right there at the bottom of the screen in that blue bar. Thank you, Greg. You know, and it is dusty. Not that I'm complaining, but from my standpoint, that's one of the things, the kind of the challenges I enjoy the most. Because you're right, I'm not buying for what I like. Now, occasionally you all know that I'll buy some things and I'll tell you, hey, I just wanted to open this. And y'all are kind enough to kind of humor me and buy spots in some of the random things that I throw out there from time to time. And it's just, honestly, it's because I want to open it. And I hope that you'll go along with me kind of on the adventure. But for the most part, I try to pick out what people want to buy spots in, what products you all want opened. What do you all want to buy? You know, what breaks do you all want to buy spots in? Not necessarily to my preference, although it's a pack of cards. I love cards, so I generally like all products. There's a couple obviously that I don't like, and I've discussed that previously. And we're never going to do breaks for those products just because I don't like them. But for the most part, 99% of the product out there, I'll gladly open if you all will buy spot. If you all want to open it, I want to open it. So, but yeah, that's a huge challenge for me. Just trying to make sure I'm staying on top of things and providing a good mix of the different sports, but also old and new. So that's a huge day-to-day challenge for me. But I enjoy the heck out of it. I mean, if this were easy, honestly, I probably wouldn't be that entranced with doing it. I wouldn't want to do it. If it was simple, I mean, that'd be kind of boring. That's just me, though. But yeah, it's a huge challenge. I love that. I love that aspect of it. Well, alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. We've got a bonus card in here. There's usually 2 autographs and 1 relic. It looks like we have 2 relics and 2 autos. Maybe an auto relic. So our first card is Rowdy Tellez, and that's an autographed rookie card. Serial numbered 152 out of 250. Our next card is a Roganid Odor jersey card, and that's serial number 316 out of 375. And then our next card is a Miguel Cabrera jersey card, serial numbered 75 of 375. And then our last card in the box is a Chad Green Tier 1 Talent autograph, and that is serial numbered 190 out of 299. Alrighty, so let's go back through our list now that we've went through our cards and see who got what. Alright, we'll do our jerseys first. Our Roganid Adore jersey goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. Our Miguel Cabrera jersey goes to Al. Congrats on that, Al. And then our Chad Green Tier 1 Talent autograph, serial number to 299. Goes to Scott B. Congrats on that, Scott. And then finally, our Rowdy Tellez rookie autograph. And that goes to Ronald. Ronald B. Congrats on that, Ronald. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Tier 1 Baseball Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to everybody for buying spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks. Thanks to everybody that joined us on the live feed for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 5. Actually, I think that's number 6 and I misnumbered it. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty. Now, I hope you don't have to use the heart meds, Kenneth. That's not, I'm no medical professional, but I don't think that's a good sign. I wish we had hit a trout, though. That'd have been fantastic. I'm going to set up our random for our blaster break. And I actually believe that's number 6, if I'm not mistaken. I got my numbering mixed up when I was typing up the schedule this morning. I'm going to go ahead and correct that, or it's going to bug me to no end. There we go. I'm going to update these counts real quick. Thanks for everybody continuing to buy spots this evening. My goodness, let's see, we're down to 26 in our mega box. Let's see, Court Kings is sold out. Prism Hanger sold out. And we've got 39 left in hockey. So it is dwindling down to nothing. And of course this was sold out. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get started with our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 6. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once. Twice, 3 times, 4 and lucky number 5. And we've got Larry in the top spot, and we've got Fred in the bottom spot. Let me blow our list up here a little bit so it's a little easier to read. And we'll cut and paste it over to the right. Sort by everybody's names. We'll go through our teams so everybody knows who has who. And then we'll tear into our box and see what we get. All right. So Alexander's got the Lions. Brian has the Bears, the Chiefs, the Steelers. Chris has the Bills and the Falcons. Clint has the Broncos, the Patriots, and the Redskins. Eric has the Cardinals, the Cowboys, and the Dolphins. Fred has the Buccaneers, the Chargers, the Eagles, the Raiders, and the Vikings. Josh has the Colts, the Panthers, and the Ravens. Keith has the Giants. Larry has the 49ers, the Browns, the Jaguars, the Packers, and the Saints. Lawrence has the Bengals. Melissa has the Titans. And Ronald has the Jets, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Texans. Alrighty. Now that we have been through our list, let's open our box. There are 6 packs. Pack number 1. Andre Johnson. Danny Amendola. Gronk for the Buccaneers. Let me go through these again because, as always, I forget to read the teams. So, Amendola's for the Lions. Andre Johnson for the Texans. And then Gronk, of course, for the Buccaneers. And then our last card in the pack is a Alan Lazard Prism, Laser Prism for the Packers. Next pack. Mark Ingram for the Ravens. Sean Lee for the Cowboys. And then we have a J.K. Dobbins rookie for the Ravens. And then our last card in the pack is a Julian Okwara Laser Prism rookie for the Lions. Pack number 3. Keelan Cole for the Jaguars. Philip Lindsay for the Broncos. And then we have a Jared Pinkney silver rookie for the Falcons. And then the last card in the pack is a Derrick Henry Go Hard or Go Home, which in his case means he will stiff arm you into the ground if you get in his way. All right, next pack. Chad Johnson for the Bengals. Dallas Goedert for the Eagles. Bradley Anier, rookie for the Cowboys. And then our last card in the pack is a Stephon Gilmore Laser Prism for the Patriots. Pack number 5. First card, Fitzmagic for the Dolphins. Damian Williams for the Chiefs. And then Donald Driver for the Packers. And then our last card in the pack is a Donovan Peoples-Jones rookie laser prism for the Browns. Yeah, I like them too, Disc. I feel like they're pretty sharp. I've been buying these instead of the disco, the blasters with the disco, just because I feel like the lasers are a little more impressive looking. Last pack. Although there's nothing wrong with the discos, I feel like everybody prefers the laser. Minkah Fitzpatrick for the Steelers. Joe Theismann for the Redskins. And then we have an Anthony McFarland Jr. rookie for the Steelers. Yeah, they've got a little bit of that cracked ice look. I think that they look like I think they're patterned after the Velocity Prisms in Optic. But they look fantastic. And then our last card in the box is Montez Sweat Laser Prism for the Redskins. All right, now that we have opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who gets which cards. All right, let's see. We'll go through our inserts and then our rookie cards first. Our one insert in our box is our Derrick Henry Go Hard or Go Home for the Titans. And that goes to Melissa. Congrats on that. And then our rookie cards are Bradley Anier rookie for the Cowboys. And that goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. The next are J.K. Dobbins rookie for the Ravens. And that goes to Josh. Congrats on that, Josh. And then our Anthony McFarland rookie for the Steelers. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that, Brian. And then we'll go through our prisms. We've got 1 silver and then 5 laser prisms. Our silver prism, Jared Pinkney rookie for the Falcons. And that goes to Chris. Congrats on that, Chris. And then we have our 5 laser prisms. First is Montez Sweat for the Redskins. And that goes to Clint. Congrats on that, Clint. And then our Donovan Peoples-Jones rookie laser prism for the Browns. And that goes to Larry. Congrats on that, Larry. And then our Stephon Gilmore laser prism for the Panthers. And that goes to Clint, doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Julian Okwara rookie prism for the Lions. And that goes to Alexander. Congrats on that. And then our last laser prism is Alan Lazard for the Packers. And that goes to Larry. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Team 1 Blaster Box Break number 6. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everybody that joined us for the break in the live stream this evening. And we'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey Random Player 1 Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty. So this one's going to take a little while. This break will take a few minutes since this is a 20-pack box, 4 cards per pack. But first, before we get into that, let me go back through our list and just make sure that, see what, I know that we'd had a few spots left in that. So let's see if there are any more that have been purchased since I last updated our list a few moments ago. I apologize for the delay in that. Sometimes my timing is good and sometimes it's terrible. Sometimes I have weeks like this where I have to do a lot of list updating during the live stream. Not the end of the world, but it does throw us off schedule. But then if I try to account for it, then I don't have anything to update, and then we have a lot of dead time on the feed, which I'm not necessarily a fan of either, because that's no fun. So I'm going to take a few moments here. So if you happen to need a refreshed beverage of any kind, now would be a great time to go get said beverage. Not that I want to tell you how to live your lives or anything like that. Just saying it's going to take me a few minutes to go through all this, just because we've had quite a few orders and quite a few open spots. So thanks to all of you, though, that have been buying up all these extra spots. I certainly appreciate it. Yes, she has. We've been very fortunate. I feel like in the last, I want to say 4 to 8 weeks, that we've had a lot uh, of new regulars join us. So that's fantastic. It seems like things are taking off a little bit, which is wonderful. I'm very thankful for that. Because that just means that we get to open a lot more stuff. Just about finished. Again, I apologize for the delay. I am just updating our lists from the folks who have been purchasing spots since we started the live feed. Making sure that I've got everything captured basically before we start the O-Pee-Chee break, because we've got spots left in it. So I just wanted to make sure that I had all of that captured. Yeah, I feel like that's really good, Dusty. Like we've got a good mix of regulars and new people, and you know, it's always nice seeing new people. Of course, we have a little bit more active chat with that, which is always good. Let's see. All right, let's see. I think I've got everything updated. Not quite. Kim, thank you for buying those last spots in the 19 Prism. Looks like that's sold out. Let me get our, now that I've got all of that done, let me go through real quick and get our list updated for Platinum and get our random, and we'll get started on that. Again, I apologize for the delay there. Just wanted to make sure that I had everything down. Thank you, Jim, for closing out that Platinum break. I certainly appreciate it. All right, looks like we're all sold out for the evening. Thanks again to everybody buying all those spots. I know we had quite a few left when we started the live stream about an hour and a half ago, but looks like we're actually sold out. So give me just one moment to set up our random, and we'll get this show on the road. Should be nice opening this. I've been looking forward to it. I haven't opened O-Pee-Chee Platinum. I know we don't do a lot of hockey, but this is a kind of a nice change of pace. I know there's a few of you that like the hockey. I know Fred loves the hockey. So it's nice to be able to, and honestly, I like the products. I'm not the most, you're going to hear me butcher some names in this break. I'm just going to warn you in advance. I really like the products. And truth be told, I like the products more than I like the sport. Not that there's anything with hockey. It's just not one of my favorites, but I do like the products. Yeah, really, if you're looking at retail, hockey's about the only thing you're going to find for the most part. You might find some NASCAR if you're in southern markets. Other than that, though, you're not going to find much. Well, all right. Now that we are 13 minutes past schedule, let's get started with our 2019-2020 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Random Player One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we'll list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And we've got Fred in the top 2 spots. And Jim in the last 2 spots. Hey Brian, how are you doing this evening? Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can finally get the cut and paste to work properly. And no. 0 for 4. Or is that 0 for 5? There we go. No, it's Upper Deck. They own the license to the brand, the O-Pee-Chee brand name. Topps did for a long time, and Upper Deck acquired it at the end of 07 or the beginning of, actually I think it was 07, because they started using it for their hockey products. Or maybe in 06, but they acquired it from the license owner. I think the only reason I know that is because I was there at the time. Otherwise, I would have no idea about that. Alrighty. So let's scroll through our list. Fantastic, Brian. Good to see you. You know, this is kind of complicated to keep up with. Who owns what brands and when they transferred and things like that. I was talking about that a little bit last week with the Leaf brand. I was opening that 91 Studio, which in 91, Studio was originally a Leaf product, a Leaf branded product. And then, of course, Leaf was acquired by Donruss, and then they were both acquired by Pinnacle. And then Pinnacle went under, and they were Donruss. The Donruss brand was acquired by Donruss Playoff, or at the time, which was Playoff. The Leaf brand had been licensed all along, and they didn't own the Leaf brand, but they had a license to use it. And they paid 3 points on their gross for any product that was branded Leaf. Again, the only reason I know that is because I was there at the time, and we stopped using the Leaf brand prominently. I want to say in probably the beginning of 2005 for that very reason. And then at some point, Brian bought the Leaf brand, and of course he utilizes the name now for his company. But yeah, it's hard keeping up with all that. Although obviously there's not as many brands as today as there was, 15, 16, 17 years ago. Just because you don't have all of the licensees the way that they were set up then. Yeah, he makes. I mean, I know everybody has. A lot of people have strong opinions on licensed versus unlicensed, and I certainly understand that and appreciate it. But regardless of what you might think about unlicensed products, I love his business and I like his business model, and I have a great deal of respect for it. And I also happen to love Greg Cohn, who is his vice president of product development. I worked with him at Upper Deck, and frankly speaking, he is one of the, if not the best product development person in this industry, and has been for probably the better part of 2 decades. So I have an immense amount of fondness and respect for Greg, and he's been working with Brian for, good gracious, I want to say 7 or 8 years now, an awful long time. And anything you see from the Leaf brand that isn't a buyback product is basically Greg's doing from a development and product structure standpoint. That's what he does, but does a really good job with those products. I think he does. That's just my opinion. And obviously I'm a little biased. Like I said, I worked with Greg when I was at Upper Deck, and he was there too. And he definitely has a very unique vision for the development of products, and very, very, very strong vision. So obviously I'm very biased when it comes to that, just because. And I often am on a lot of products because of the relationships I have with people. That's just me. I know a lot of the people that are responsible for the products we open. I have relationships with those folks going back 20, 25 years. Just because a lot of them I worked at Beckett with back in the mid and late 90s. There's a reason I like Upper Deck hockey products, even though I'm not a big hockey person. And honestly, it's because I like how they're structured. I like how they're put together. And I know the person that may not have his hands on the products per se, but he has his hands on their business from a hockey card perspective. And the people that put those together were taught by him. So I like the way they're structured and set up, and I like the way they're laid out, and I understand it. And I like it because I know the rationale behind it. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Now that we have went through our entire list, let's open some packs and see what we get. Should have a lot of rookie cards, a lot of shiny parallels. I think the sunset parallels in these look especially nice. Again, this is going to take us a few minutes because this is a 20-pack box, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Pack number 1. Yeah, it is dusty, and I'll admit that was never my strong suit when I was involved. I was more about schematics, numbering schematics, and structure and stuff like that, not so much on appearance. And that was always kind of a weakness of mine. Max Domi. And then we have a pink parallel of Logan Couture. Let's see if that's serial numbered. No, it isn't. Alrighty. Then we have Alexander Edler and David Pasternak. I'm incredibly thankful for players whose names I could all pronounce in the first pack. And then we have our first rookie, Teddy Bluger. Vladimir Tarasenko. And then we have a retro rookie, Ilya Mikheyev. And then our last card in the pack is Brady Skijy. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly. Next pack. Braden Holtby. Oh, and then we have a rookie silver, Tobias Bjornfot. And then Tyler Seguin and Morgan Riley. Next pack. Ville Heinola rookie. I promise I'm going to watch more hockey this season, if for no other reason than just to know how to pronounce these players' names. I don't want to say it's a New Year's resolution because I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but it is on my to-do list for 2021. And then next we have a Cam Fowler. And then we have a Cale Makar Calder Frontrunners insert. And then Nathan McKinnon. All right, and we have a Kirby Doc rookie. Awesome. Nice rookie card there. Then we've got our first Sunset parallel, Brad Marchand. Those look nice. And then we have and Daryl Nurse. Cody Glass rookie. And then we have our rookie autograph, Ryan Donato. And that is on card. Very nice. Then we have Brendan Gallagher and El Cid. Jacob Voracek. Then we have a Jonathan Toews silver. Is it Tays or Toes? Regardless, nice little silver parallel. And we've got Victor Hedman and Pierre-Luc Dubois. Where's it, Du Bois? You know, Dusty, I'm still bitter that the territory system's not in place, even as unrealistic as that is. Matt Duchene's. Ilya McHava rookie. To go with the retro rookie that we pulled of him earlier. And then we have a Jake Gunsel retro. And then Jonathan Huberdeau. Next pack. Yeah, I gotta watch that hockey. Gotta learn how to pronounce these names better. Cam Atkinson. Oh, we got a retro refractor parallel. Miro Heiskanen. Are these serialed? No, they're not. So they refer to them as rainbow rather than silver or refractor, which I get. Every company has their own nomenclature on that. Taylor Hall and Hampus Lindholm. Next pack. Carter Verhaeghe, rookie. Matt Murray. And we have a retro rookie of Zach McEwen. So you get a lot of rookie card content in these boxes. Brock Boeser. A lot of rookie card content, a lot of shiny. A lot of fun stuff. Not a whole lot of color, but enough. Nikita Gusev, rookie. And then we have a Patrice Bergeron rainbow, i.e. silver, i.e. refractor. Then we have a Drew Doty. And then Alexander Barkov. Yeah, I mean, it was a totally different era, Dusty. I mean, it was, you know, yeah, it was a lot different back then. I try not to live in the past just in general terms, but when it comes to that, I totally do. Totally live in the past. I'm still stuck in 1982. I'm not going to lie. And then we have a Morgan Frost rookie. I try to be pretty progressive in my thinking, but when it comes to professional wrestling, I'm not. I am firmly stuck in the past and will probably forever remain there. Although I enjoy some current things, but I enjoy the history of the territory days immensely. And then we have a Best in the World Connor McDavid insert. Very nice. And our last card is Kyle Palmieri. What, that Best in the World, Brian? Is that a case hit? It felt like a case hit. And I should have had the sales material up, and I don't. Elias Lindholm. And then we have a Julian Gauthier rookie. Now, you're not putting me on about that, are you, Dusty? Max Domi Sunset. I should look it up on eBay and see what it sells for. It might be a one per box. It might be an insert where there's 20 cards and it might be one per box. I love those sunset parallels. Those are nice. And then Devin Dubnyk. Well, there's worse people in this world to have been named for, Dusty. I'll certainly tell you that. Niederreiter. And then we have a blue refractor, Alexander Edler. Now that's got a crazy, it almost looks like blue lightning in the background. And that is serial numbered 23 of 99. Very nice. Thanks, Brian. And then we have Connor Hellebuyck and Bo Horvat. We've got a Max Jones rookie. And then a Jordan Eberle rainbow. And then we've got a Teddy Bluger retro rookie to go with the base set rookie that we pulled earlier in the box. Hey, Andrew, how are you doing? I was told there was a standing room only audience there. And then our last card is Tomas Hertl. Well, our dreams and aspirations of greatness have been slightly dashed. Toronto, Canada, huh? Old at new games. Then we have a Martin Fehervari rookie card. Welcome to our chat. Then we have Joe Pavelski. And then we've got a red rainbow or refractor. Yeah, we had kind of a big schedule tonight, Andrew. It was a little bigger than normal. And that's Blake Lazate. And that's serial numbered 157 of 199. And they refer to it as red Prism with an S and not a Z. Yeah, it's a little more. Usually we do, lately we've been doing six on Saturdays, but had a couple things sell out and a couple things I wanted to get in, and our last card's John Tavares. So sometimes that happens. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. It just means I get to open more stuff. We have a Brian Poling rookie. Seth Jones. Then we have a Nick Suzuki retro rookie. And we have John Tavares again. Next pack. You know, Andrew, that's hard to say. I would like to. I like the products. I can't pronounce the names worth anything. Kale Fleury rookie. But I'm going to work on that this year for sure. I'm going to watch more hockey this year. But I really like the products for the most part. I really do. So again, we don't have a huge base. We don't have a lot of folks that buy into hockey breaks that break with us. We have a few. And you know what the big problem is? I'm not going to ship to Canada. I'm never, ever, ever. Let me take that back. Under the current shipping rules of the United States Postal Service, as they currently are today at this very moment, I am never, ever, ever, never, ever going to ship to Canada. I'm just not. So that's what holds back our hockey breaks. Best in the world carry price. I guess they're not that scarce since we pulled 2 of them in this box. Well, and I try to do as much hockey as I can. I really do, because again, I like the products. I like opening them. I enjoy them. I really do. Because for the most part, they're really good. Richard Raquel, Mark Stone. But shipping to Canada is a nightmare. It's a logistical issue for me. With forms and whatnot, and frankly, it's just not worth it. It takes a lot of time and effort, and I made that decision very early on when I started breaking that I wasn't going to ship outside the U.S. just because there's only so many hours in the day, and obviously I don't do this full time. Chara, who signed with the Capitals, Connor Timmins, but I do like hockey, you know, and who knows, maybe we'll you know, as more and more people break with us, we'll find some folks that like to participate in hockey breaks as well, you know, and hopefully we will. But we'll always do some. I would like to increase the number, but you know, that really just depends on the folks that buy spots, honestly. Braden Point Rainbow. Is it Rainbow? Yeah, they call it Rainbow. I know. Sorry about the old new games. Nothing personal, but it's Zach Wierenski, I guess. Tough shipping outside the U.S. Not impossible, but I kind of have to pick my spots. Jeff Skinner. Then we have a John Gibson Retro. Gotta get some more sleeves out. And then we have a Anthony Mantha Purple Sparkle Prism. Wow, that's nice. And that's serial numbered 74 of 399. And then Nikita Kucherov. And that is the last card. Well, hello, Caleb. Welcome to our live stream. So now that we've opened all of our packs, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. We go through here and just kind of put some stuff in some sort of order because it's all over the place right now. I feel like we got a lot of nice content in this box. A lot of rookie content, a lot of Prism, Refractor, whatever you want to call it, content, parallel content. Would have liked to have seen a smidge more color. Maybe some, not necessarily serial numbered color, but just some additional color. The Sunset refractors are awesome, though. You get 2 of those in the box. We got 4 colored. Got a rookie autograph. Got plenty of rainbows. I'm going to go through just the base rookies first. It'll take me a few minutes, so bear with me. And again, I apologize for my terrible, terrible pronunciation of these players' names. Hopefully that will get better as the year goes on and we do more hockey breaks. All right, Connor Timmins, our Connor Timmins rookie. goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Kale Flurry rookie goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Ryan Poling rookie goes to Michael. Congrats on that, Michael. And then our Martin Ferhirvari rookie. My goodness, that's tough. Also goes to Fred, doubling up. Congrats. And then our Max Jones rookie goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Julian Gaithier rookie goes to Donald. Congrats on that, Donald. And then our Morgan Frost rookie goes to Fred. Fred with the triple. Congrats on that. And then our Nikita Gusev goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Carter Verhage rookie goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Ilya Mikaheva rookie goes to Jim, as well as the retro rookie that we pulled as well. Congrats on that, Jim. Next, our Cody Glass rookie goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Kirby Dak rookie also goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Ville Heinola rookie again goes to Fred. You're killing it, Fred. We'll have a big stack out of this box. And then our Teddy Bluger rookie and also retro rookie both go to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Tobias Yornfoot Rainbow rookie goes to Melissa. Congrats on that, Melissa. Now we're going to go through our, let's see, our retros. Yeah, we've got a handful of retros, inserts, and base parallels. Yep, okay. Just want to make sure I had that straight in my mind. So our Miro Heikinsonen Retro Rainbow goes to, I believe these are one per box, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Zach McEwen Retro goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our John Gibson Retro goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then our Nick Suzuki Retro also goes to Fred. Building the stack. And then our Jake Gunsel Retro goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Carey Price Best in the World insert goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our Connor McDavid Best in the World goes to Fred. And then our Kyle Makar Calder Frontrunners insert goes to Fred. Continuing the stack. Congrats on that. And then we have two of our Sunset Parallels. Our first one is Brad Marchand, and that goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then next is our Max Domi, and that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And next up we've got our regular rainbow, i.e. silver parallels. Our first one is Patrice Bergeron, and that goes to Donald. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Jonathan Taves. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our next one is Braden Point. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our last regular rainbow parallel, Jordan Eberle. And that goes to Jim. Congrats on that. And then our matte pink parallel of Logan Couture. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Violet Pixels parallel, serial number to 399 of Anthony Mantha, goes to Jim. Congrats on that, Jim. And then our Alexander Edler Arctic Freeze parallel. I like how they put the names on the back of all of the distinct parallels. That's awesome. Everyone should do that, by the way. Our Alexander Edler Arctic Freeze, serial number to 99. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that. And then our Red Prism Blake Lizotte rookie goes to Brian. Congrats on that. Very nice. Serial number to 199. And then last but certainly not least, our Ryan Donato rookie autograph, which is on card, by the way, goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Awesome. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019-2020 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey Random Player One Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots through the break. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to all of you that joined us on the live feed and endured several of my mispronunciations. I appreciate your patience. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our 2020 Prism Football Random Player 3-hanger box break number 3. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, give me a second to set up our random. I think the list is already done for this one, so just take me a few seconds. Thanks to everybody that hit the like button. I appreciate that, especially in light of my terrible player pronunciations for the past seemingly half hour. Fun product though, a lot of shine, a lot of rookies, a little bit of insert, some color. I definitely understand the appeal of the product. And it's reasonably priced. We might do that one again. Maybe at some point when my player pronunciations are a little better. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that again. A lot of fun stuff in there. A lot of good content. I apologize to those of you that might be on the channel who have waiting for this break the last 15 or so minutes. We're running a little off schedule this evening. So I apologize for the delay in this. Y'all know I normally keep a somewhat tight schedule, or try to, but this evening everything's went off the rails. Just went crazy. All right. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break real quick just to get something to drink since I'm out of my beverage. And frankly, I'm a little parched. And I'll be back in 5 minutes. The random's already set and we'll get started then. Thanks, everybody. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just had to get a fresh drink. Let's see here. Got our random set, got our list set. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started with our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Player 3 Hanger Box Break number 3. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, if my mouse will cooperate with me. Twice. 3 times. 4. And lucky number 5. Is that 5? I want to make sure that's 5. Yep, 5. So we've got Brian in the top spot. And then we've got Jeffrey in the bottom spot. We'll go ahead and blow this up a little bit. And as always, I'm going to cut and paste our list over to the right and sort by everybody's names. We'll go through our list so everybody knows who has which players and whatnot. And we've got a few new folks in this break with us, so if you happen to not catch every single player that you have, don't worry, we'll do a recap at the end. I go through all the parallels and the rookies and the inserts, and we go back through the list and kind of see who got what. All right. So Caleb, if you're still on, I have to ask, how did you come to join us this fine evening? I'm just curious. I'm always curious how people find us in general. Like when somebody buys something off the side or, things of that nature. I always have a big curiosity about that. Luckily, Dusty, I did that before I got started. Of course, Greg. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you joining us on the feed. Joining us for our website breaks. I feel like eBay is a good place to find folks, or I guess for people to find you. Let me correct something real quick while I'm going through the list. Actually typed in Jeff's name wrong, so got a little missorted. Sorry about that, Jeff, if you're watching. My bad. I think a lot of people learn about breaks from eBay that are YouTube. And I think part of the beauty of it is everybody does theirs a little differently. I don't think there's any one secret magical formula that's the right way. I think everybody kind of has their own slant on it and they're kind of their own way that they like to do it. Yeah, that was nice, Kenneth. Got that Joe B there at the end. Yeah, Greg, I feel like that's part of the appeal of breaks in general. Just, you get a piece of a bigger product that you might not be able to afford a box or heck even a pack. And then we do it a little differently where we do random player more than we do random team. We do some random team, but mostly, I mean, most of the breaks that I've run the last 2 years have been random player. That's the bulk of what I run, just because it breaks it down to a more affordable level. That's tough, Dusty. I like Prism football an awful lot. Alrighty, now that we've been through our list, let's open our 3 hanger boxes. I'm going to open them all at the same time, just to be done with this terrible cellophane. Yeah, no, you don't, Greg. You know, and I'm not saying anything bad about those type of breaks, because I know a lot of people really love those, the player auction and team auction breaks, and sometimes it's a good opportunity to get deals, and I know a lot of folks like those, but at the same time, there's something to be said for, you know, the relaxation of having a sure thing, and okay, I've got 10 spots in that break and 5 spots in that break, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. I didn't have to mortgage my house to do it. So it's a little, I don't know. I don't want to say casual, because I think that lightens. I don't like the connotation of that word per se. It's a little less stressful, I guess, is probably the best way of putting it. So there's our 3 packs from our hanger boxes. All right, hanger box number 1. And again, that's the great thing about breaking, is there's so many different people doing it in so many different ways that there's something for everyone, regardless of what you're looking for. Odds are you can certainly find it with someone, if not multiple breakers, who are, you know, do a good quality job. Ricky Williams. So there's a little something for everyone. Deshaun Watson. Jamal Adams. Quentin Nelson. Noah. Carson Wentz. Roquan. Dak. Harold Landry. Ian Thomas. Carson. And Godwin. And how about this? A little rookie variation. T. Higgins. Were you peeking, Brian? Or are you just naturally psychic? Because we got one. Nice one, too. And then our green prism. How about this little Jacob Eason rookie? Not too shabby there for our green prism. Oh, gotcha. So the back of the pack gives it away? I did not know that. I've only opened a handful of these. And then our first red ice prism is C.J. Mosley. And then our second red ice prism is Michael Strahan. Well, I'll take your word for it, Brian. I'm assuming from a pack-out perspective there has to be some rhyme or reason, because they're stated as every other box. So there's got to be some sort of giveaway somewhere on the back of the pack, whether it's the fin seal, because they could have been run at different times. Years and years ago, when there were case hits and products, you could tell by that. And this is like 2099, 2001. You could look by the fin seal on the back of the foil pack, and by the registration of it, if you could look through like a case full of packs and tell where the case hit was. We've got a Jimmy G red ice. Oh, and our next one's real good. Real good. How about a little Jalen Hurts red ice? That's nice. How about that? How about that? Little Jalen Hurts red ice. Excellent. And then our next card is an unstoppable insert of Darius Leonard. I don't know if it's the best ever, Greg, but it's pretty darn good. And then our rookie in the pack is Antonio Gibson. So I would say that first box was pretty good. And then our Kid Reporter card. So we have 2 packs left, one that has a Kid Reporter card in the back and one that does not. Now this one did, and we had the rookie variation. So we're gonna open the next one that has the Kid Reporter and see if that's kind of the telltale sign. It probably is. That'd be the easiest way to keep track of it during the pack out. It makes very good sense to do that. I am going to go ahead and just kind of rifle through these veteran base because they're not shipping anyway, and we'll get right to the good stuff. And yeah, look what we have here. Brandon Ayuk, rookie variation. So we've got 2 out of our 3, which is only fair because last week I think we only got 1 out of our 3. So there's our rookie variation. And then we have a silver Richard Sherman. And then our first red ice is Curtis Martin. Our next red ice is Michael Gallup. And then Isaac Bruce. And then our last red ice is a Isaiah Coulter rookie. Then we have an unstoppable Tremaine Edmonds insert. And our rookie card is, oh, Chase Young. How about that? Awesome. And then our Kid Reporter card. All right. Hanger box number 3. Again, I'm going to kind of go through our vet base here at the beginning of the pack. Mahomes. Ship Mahomes. So I will sleeve that. And then our green prism is T.J. Hawkinson. And then our first red ice prism is Peyton Manning. And then our next red ice, oh, how about that? A little Patty Mahomes. Got the base card and now the red ice prism parallel. Then our next red ice prism is Kawan Short. And then our last red ice prism is Brandon Ayuk, which will go nicely with the rookie variation. Greg, it depends on the break. For this particular break, we don't ship veteran base. We just ship rookies, prism parallels, and inserts. For most of our random player breaks, we don't ship regular base. And that's just to keep the cost per spot down. Then our next card is a Tyler Lockett Brilliance insert. In our random team breaks, we do ship everything, but in our random players, we don't. And then our rookie card is Raekwon Davis. And if you look at our break listings on our website, we usually state that for break to break. It'll, basically say what's shipped and what's not. Now, for more premium products where there's only a handful of cards in a box, we will generally ship all those. But for something like Prism, where we've got all these veteran base, I don't ship those. Because frankly speaking, the value of a common base card isn't worth what it would cost to mail it out. So it just doesn't make a lot of financial sense. And the spot price would be 3 times as much. So I ship out rookies and the parallels and stuff. Speaking of, now that we have opened our box, let's go back through our list and see who got which cards. We got a lot of nice cards in this break. Let's see. We'll go through our inserts first, and then our base rookies. So our Darius Leonard Unstoppable insert goes to Christopher. Congrats on that, Christopher. And then our Tremaine Edmonds Unstoppable insert goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then our Tyler Lockett Brilliance insert goes to Lawrence. Lawrence C. Congrats on that. And then our Raekwon Davis rookie card goes to Brian. Doubling up already. Congrats on that. And then our Antonio Gibson rookie goes to Jeff. Congrats on that. And then our Chase Young rookie goes to Tom. Congrats on that, Tom. So next up, let's go through our silver and green prisms and our rookie variations. So first is our Richard Sherman silver. And that goes to Mary Bell. Congrats on that. And thanks for joining us this week. And then our green T.J. Hawkinson prism goes to Jeffrey. Congrats on that, doubling up. And then our Jacob Eason green rookie prism goes to Jeffrey. Congrats on that. And then our Brandon Ayuk and rookie variation, and also red ice prisms, both go to Josh. Congrats on that, Josh. Very nice with the double there. And then our T. Higgins rookie variation goes to Melissa. Congrats on that, Melissa. Next, we'll go through our red ice prisms. First is our C.J. Mosley red ice prism. And that goes to Brian. Congrats on that. And then next is Michael Strahan. And that also goes to Brian. Back to back. Congrats on that. And then our Jimmy G red ice goes to Maribel. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our Kawan Short goes to Maribel again with the triple. Very nice. And then our Curtis Martin red ice goes to Timothy. Congrats on that. And then our Michael Gallup red ice goes to Josh. Congrats on that. And then our Isaac Bruce red ice goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then our Isaiah Coulter rookie red ice goes to Eric. Congrats on that, Eric. And then our Peyton Manning red ice goes to Jeffrey with the quad. Congrats on that. And then our Patty Mahomes red ice goes to Josh. Congrats on that. And last, and certainly not least, our Jalen Hurts red ice prism rookie goes to Lawrence H. Congrats on that. Fantastic. Thought that was a pretty good batch between the Hurts, Mahomes, the Manning, the Easton Green prism. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Prism Football Random Player 3 Hanger Box Break number 3. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. Thanks to those of you new folks that joined us in the break this evening. We certainly appreciate it. Appreciate everybody buying spots as always and joining us in the live stream. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes with our 2019-20 Court Kings Basketball Random Team One Box Break number 1. Thanks again, everybody. Alrighty, let me get our random set up for our Court Kings break and we'll get started. Apologize for the delay in that. Keith, I send all of our base to Cards for Kids. I ship them a priority box, little medium rate or large flat rate box about every other month. And that's where those cards go. I don't keep them just because honestly I don't have the need for them. And I'd rather give them to that organization does a lot of good things with those cards, so it seems like the best way of doing it. Yeah, we're doing a division break. I've had that one listed for quite a while. And we've got, for a while we didn't have much movement on it, and then we had some folks jump in on it, so we're going to go ahead and see if I think we've got 3 spots left in that, so 3 or 4, I think it's just 3, so we'll go ahead and do that next week, and should be a lot of fun. Spectre's an awesome product, a lot of nice big hits in that. It's a little pricey, but you know how I am. I try some different stuff from time to time, just because. Well, alrighty. Let's get started with our 2019-2020 Panini Court Kings Basketball Random Team One Box Break number 1. Just like with all of our random breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots. And we'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical team list. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got John in the top spot and Chris in the bottom spot. So we'll just blow up our font here a little bit. Dusty, I think it's $139.99 is the spot price on that divisional. I'll just sort it by everybody's names and we'll go through the teams real quick and see who has who. Alrighty, so Bobby's got the Kings and the Pelicans. Brian's got the Warriors. Chris has the Lakers and the Wizards. Dan has the Nuggets and the Suns. Eric has the Blazers, the Clippers, the Mavericks, the Pistons, and the Rockets. Fred has the Bulls, the Cavaliers, the Celtics, the Heat, and the Jazz. Jeffrey's got the Hawks, the Knicks, and the Nets. John has the 76ers and the Hornets. Keith has the Raptors, the Spurs, and the Thunder. Mark has the Grizzlies. Melissa has the Bucks. Timothy has the Pacers. And Walter has the Magic and the Timberwolves. All right. Good luck, everybody. There's our pack. All right. And our first card, our first couple cards are the base cards. First card is Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies. And then our next card is TJ Warren for the Pacers. And then our next card is a RJ Barrett level 1 rookie for the Knicks. And then our next card is a Luke Samanic rookie. Again, level 1 rookie. And then our next card is an Aaron Gordon blue parallel. The crown in the upper left-hand corner is in blue foil. I think that's the only point of differentiation, and his name is in blue at the bottom. Let's see if that's serial numbered. It is. Oh, 21 of 25 for the Magic. Nice Aaron Gordon parallel. And our next card is a Justin Robinson heir apparent autograph for the Wizards. Nice on-card signature there. And that is the red version, and that is serial numbered 45 of 75 for the Wizards. And then our next card is a Ignas Brazdeikis heir apparent autograph for the Knicks. and that is serial numbered 43 of 99. Then our next card is a Kemba Walker Maestro insert for the Celtics. Then our next card is Points in the Paint, Trae Young for the Hawks. And our last card in the box is a Jarrett Culver rookie for the Timberwolves. And that is a level 2 rookie. Has the 2 noted on the back there. For the T-Wolves. Alrighty, so let's go through our list and see who got which cards. We'll go through our base cards first. And our Jaren Jackson for the Grizzlies goes to Mark. Congrats on that. Thanks for joining us this week. And then our TJ Warren for the Pacers goes to Timothy. Congrats on that. And then our Aaron Gordon blue parallel for the Magic, serial number to 25, goes to Walter. Congrats on that, Walter. Thanks for joining us. And then next we'll go to our 2 inserts. We have our Kemba Walker Maestro for the Celtics, and that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. And then we've got our Trae Young Points in the Paint for the Hawks, and that goes to Jeffrey P. Congrats on that. Next we'll do our rookie cards. We've got 2 of our level 1 rookies. Our first one is Lucas Samanic for the Spurs, and that goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then next we have our RJ Barrett level 1 rookie for the Knicks, and that goes to Jeffrey. Congrats on that. And then we have our level 2 Jarrett Culver rookie for the Timberwolves, and that goes to Walter. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then lastly, our 2 autographs. We have our Justin Robinson heir apparent for the Wizards, and that goes to Chris. Congrats on that. And then we've got our Ignas Brazdeikis heir apparent autograph for the Knicks, and again that goes to Jeffrey in the Knicks spot. Doubling up with the Knicks spot. Congrats on that. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2020 Panini Court Kings Basketball Random Team 1 Box Break number 1. Thanks to all of you that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you all supporting our breaks the way you do. Thanks to everyone that joined us in the live stream for the break this evening. And we'll be back here in a few minutes with our 2019 Panini Prism Football Mega Box Random Player 1 Box Break number 2. Thanks again, everybody. All right. Give me just a moment to get our random set up, and we will be underway. One thing I did want to note with the 2019 Prism football mega box break, we had done a break on Wednesday where I'd given away 10 spots for this break in our 2020 Mosaic football break, and I forgot to notate who those people were that got those spots. So I just wanted to briefly go through. James got a spot, Larry got 3 spots, Lawrence C. got a spot, Timothy got 2 spots, Dwayne got a spot, Melissa got a spot, and Robert also got a spot. So those were the people that received the 10 free spots in the 19 Prism break. And I apologize about not going through that list on Wednesday when we did that Mosaic break. Honestly, it just totally slipped my mind. But I wanted to notate that just so people were aware, and those people were aware that they had actually received their free spots in this break. Alrighty, now that we've got that little piece of business taken care of, let's get started with our 2019 Panini Prism Football Random Player 1 Mega Box break number 2. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in random.org in the order of which they purchased their spots or happen to have won their spots in this case. We'll randomize that list 5 times and then match that up against an alphabetical player list from the product. Good luck, everybody. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and lucky number 5. And we've got Michael in the top spot, and Lawrence H in the bottom spot. See if I can get the Control-C, Control-V thing to work properly this time. It actually worked. First time all night. Last break. Must be my luck. Alright, so I'm going to cut and paste all of this over in 2 columns to the right and sort by everybody's name so we all know who has who before we start opening packs. All right. Looks like we've got a lot of new folks in this one, so thanks for joining us for our Kyler Chase. Appreciate everybody getting this filled up. This one has a ton of spots. It takes a little bit of time, so I appreciate everybody chipping away at it. I guess while we're scrolling through the list, it's a good time to mention I will have the new schedule posted for next week tomorrow sometime in the blog section of the website where I normally post it. It'll go up sometime tomorrow, late morning or early afternoon, once I get it finalized. We've got a couple to add from that list there on the screen. I think I've just got 5 listed there, so there'll probably be 6 or 7 once the list is finished. I think we'll have a baseball break from the website. I just haven't decided which one yet. Sometimes I'm a little indecisive. And with baseball season being in the off season, it's so hard because there's nothing really truly hot right now in baseball per se. It's not like, running Prism breaks for football where Prism's very hot and a lot of people like it, so it's kind of a no-brainer. I don't think I have any sapphire listed on the website, Kenneth. I've got it listed in the eBay store. I would guess our next 2020 sapphire break will be sold out in the next couple of weeks. So probably not next week, but the week after we'll probably be doing a random player for it. Luckily, those cycle through pretty quick, even with all those spots in them. So we usually end up doing either the 19 version or the 20 version about every 3 weeks, which is really nice to be able to cycle through those. Hey, look who got the Kyler spot. You hit the Kyler spot, Kenneth. That was a long time ago, Kenneth. This is a new break. There's no telling what could happen. That's the beauty of a fresh box. All right, now that we have been through our list, let's open our box and see what we get. Good luck, everybody. This is a huge box for 10 packs of cards. Here are 10 packs. Pack number number 1. Good luck, everybody. James White, Chris Godwin, and then we have a Chris Jones Unstoppable insert. Get some more sleeves up. And then our next card is a Foster Moreau rookie. Pack number 2. Tyler Eifert, Malik Hooker, Jerome Bettis, and a Travion Williams rookie. Pack number 3. Amari Cooper, Todd Gurley, and our first neon green Pulsar Prism is Kenyon Drake. And then our last card in the pack is a David Long rookie. Pack number 4. Derek Barnett, Kyle Fuller, Deshaun Hamilton, and A.J. Brown rookie. Not too bad right there. Pack number 5. Dion Lewis, Patrick Mahomes, and then we have a Fletcher Cox silver, and then our rookie card is Daniel Jones. Now I believe we hit A.J. Brown and Daniel Jones rookies in our first mega box, as crazy as that sounds. If my memory serves me correctly, we hit both. Pack number 6. Kiko Alonso, Joe Namath, Baker Mayfield hype insert, and then a Byron Murphy rookie. Next pack. Justin Tucker. Brett Favre. Tyrell Williams. And a Dre Greenlaw rookie. Next pack. Jamal Adams. Eric Reed. Sean Alexander. And a Marquise Brown rookie. Down to our next to last pack. Baker Mayfield. Second year, I'll sleeve that. Braden Cooks. Well, this is not good. Panini points. I guess that is in lieu of our neon green pulsar autograph. And a Joejuan Williams rookie. Last pack. Saquon Barkley. Lamar Miller. Archie Manning. And our last card in the box is a Darius Slayton rookie. Got a lot of wide receiver rookie cards in this box. Well, alrighty, before we go through all our cards, let me set up the random for our points. We'll use the same randomization that we had set up for our initial randomization. We'll run it 5 times for the points. So did you get it again? Did you get the Daniel Jones this time, Brian? Well, it's not the biggest one to hit, but it's certainly not the worst one to hit. There are a lot of lesser, I should say, lesser rookie cards to hit in this break than Daniel Jones. But I thought we had Daniel Jones and A.J. Brown in the first mega box. I was pretty sure we did. Alrighty, so I've got a random set. Again, we're using the original order that we did in our original random. I'm going to hit the random 5 times, and whoever's at the top will get our 250 Panini points. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and number 5. And it's Lawrence H. Congratulations on that. Got 250 Panini points. So now that we've got that settled, let's go through the rest of our cards. We'll start with our inserts. Got a couple of inserts with this. First is our Baker Mayfield hype insert. I guess I should pull the list up first. That would help. There we go. Our Baker Mayfield hype insert goes to Jonathan. Congrats on that. Thanks for joining us this week. And then our Chris Jones Unstoppable insert goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. And then our Patty Mahomes base goes to Ronald B. Congrats on that. Next, we'll go through our rookies. First up is our Foster Moreau. And that goes to Keith as well. Doubling up. Congrats on that. Next is our Travion Williams rookie. And that goes to Fred. Congrats on that, Fred. Next up is David Long. Our David Long rookie goes to Ronald B. Congrats on that. Doubling up. And the next is our Byron Murphy rookie, which goes to Dwayne. Congrats on that, Dwayne. And then our Darius Slayton rookie goes to Ronald B again. Very nice. And then our Joanne Williams rookie goes to Allen. Congrats on that, Allen. And then our Dre Greenlaw rookie goes to Patrick. Thanks for joining us this week, Patrick. And then our Marquise Brown rookie goes to Allen. Doubling up. Congrats on that. And then our AJ Brown rookie goes to Michael. Congrats on that. And then last, but certainly not least from our rookie pile, our Daniel Jones rookie goes to Brian. So now you've got two Daniel Jones rookies. And now we've got our parallels. We've got a Fletcher Cox silver. And that goes to Lawrence H. Congrats on that. And then our Kenyon Drake neon green Pulsar Prism goes to Keith. Congrats on that, Keith. Well, alrighty. That concludes our 2019 Panini Prism Football Random Player 1 Mega Box Break number 2. Thanks to everybody that bought spots in the break. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks the way you all do. Thanks to everybody that joined us in the live feed for the break this evening. And that concludes our schedule of breaks for this evening. Thanks to everybody that stuck with us the whole time. I know it was quite long today. It took us a little while. Awful lot of fun, though. We'll be back again next Saturday. We've got a partial schedule there posted. We'll hope to see you then, and hope everybody enjoys the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend. Thanks again, everybody. My goodness, my goodness. That was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I hope you all did too. That was quite a lineup of boxes. A lot of good stuff. A lot of fun stuff. Hate that we did not hit the Kyler, but it was awful fun looking for the Kyler. A lot of good stuff though. Appreciate everybody that stuck with us the whole time, and had a lot of new folks this evening, so that was really nice. So it was great to see. Very thankful for everybody in the chat as always. But yeah, hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We'll be back next Saturday. We might do something on Wednesday. I'm not sure. Now that we're past the holidays and back into somewhat normalcy for work and whatnot, we'll see how that goes. But we might run a little something Wednesday. But we'll definitely be back next Saturday with the 5 listed. Probably a few more. I'll have the schedule posted tomorrow. But my goodness, that was a lot of cards. Awful lot of cards. A lot of fun though. I enjoyed it. Hope everybody else did. I'm going to log off here and start posting some videos to the YouTube channel. But again, hope you all enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your weekend. And hopefully getting back to work on Monday will not be too troublesome as we get used to a new year and everything that comes with it. But I hope everybody has a great next week, a safe next week, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here again on Saturday. Thanks again, y'all.